Well, we are into the last segment of the game reaction, or the match reaction. Sporting Lisbon 2, Arsenal 2, and it's called the player ratings. We're going to rate all the players that came on the field of play as Arsenal managed to really level this game away in Sporting Lisbon. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner is the place to be, and smash the black button that has the word subscribe. Rokani David is my name, and let's get into the player ratings. Starting off with Matt Turner, sloppy pass to Saliba that would have resulted into Arsenal conceding, making a very huge howler in the goal that Arsenal conceded, getting off the goal line to come and really punch that ball. Then he goes back, meaning that he miscalculated the flight of the ball. That really costed Arsenal, and I think I'm giving him a 5.5 out of 10. That's it. 5.5 out of 10. Then we go to Ben White, the right back. Decent game. Not as much as exciting like he was on the weekend, but I think he was solid at the back. And going forward, his passing was really great, and I think he deserves a 6.5 out of 10 for me. So I'm giving Ben White a 6.5 out of 10. We go to the left back, Zinchenko. To me, he had a brilliant first half, but after that collusion with the, is it Paulinho, around the 35th minute of the game, he lost his concentration and looks like he had lost it all. And the second half, it was abysmal for him. Mike Edwards turned him into an avenue, and he looked like he was not the perfect person to come in and really do the job for Arsenal on the left back. And I think that's why the manager took him off and brought on Tomiyasu. I'm giving Zinchenko a 6.5 out of 10. Let's go to the central defenders. Jakub Kiwior having his debut at Arsenal. Just that goal that they conceded, the first one, but I believe it all starts from the goalkeeper. I think he really shouted my ball, and obviously maybe Jakub Kiwior thought that the goalkeeper is going to come in and really go into that ball, because I know he's a very tall lad, but he found himself in a position of not being able to really jump because he had heard that the goalkeeper, he had the goalkeeper shouting my ball, then he never attempted to jump. Yet the goalkeeper had gone back to his line. So I'm giving him, as it's his debut, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for me, because the rest of the work was okay for him. Even Saliba came out and really said we played together, not for the very first time in the training sessions. We are paired together. It was a very good pairing between me and him, but the problem was we've conceded 2 goals. That doesn't really mean a lot if you are a defender. That means you've not played well if at all you concede 2 goals. That is William Saliba. So he enjoyed playing alongside him. He's long, he's tall, confident on the ball distribution on point. So Jakub Kiwior, to me, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 as it's his debut for Arsenal. And if at all he was at the Emirates, where he would have had his debut and played like that, I would have gone ahead to really give him a lot of blames. But playing away in that hostile environment of Sporting Lisbon, I want you Arsenal fans to remember, if at all you watched my match preview and match reaction, and my match build-up, I told you that this team is really hard at its stadium. So Arsenal went outside there and they drew, and it's a very good result for Arsenal to get, because they can turn it around at the Emirates. So William Saliba, guys, you know, you look at a 21-year-old defending like William Saliba, defending like a defender who's like 26, 27 years of age. He's really great. Scoring the first goal, to me, I called it the most important game of the goal, though people think that it's always repetitive, calling in for the first goal in the match to be the most important goal. People call it repetitive, but that's it. The first goal is always important. Arsenal scored the first goal, though they kept that clean sheet for like 13 minutes, but it helped them to really have relief. Imagine if at all it was Sporting Lisbon that had gone ahead to score Arsenal first. It would have been a hard one, guys. It would have been a very huge hard game for Arsenal, but obviously they came back and obviously leveled the game. It was William Saliba in the 22nd minute that capitalized onto that well-brought corner by Fabio Vieira and nodded it home. So he defended very well. There is a ball that was squared in the mouth of goal that was just going onto the far post to find is it Trincao to tap it the back of the net. During the second half, he just slid into through professionally and really cleared that ball away. So it shows you how good this man is becoming day in, day out. And I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That is William Saliba. Then we go to Jorginho. As usual, you know what Jorginho does. He passes around, knocks the ball around, and obviously does the thing. I don't think that he lost the midfield battle at any point, but the intensity at which Sporting Lisbon started the game was really high, and they found themselves really doing the needful. And him playing for the very first time alongside Fabio Vieira, I think the communication was a little bit lacking, and he played very well. And I'm giving him a 6. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. Jorginho, 7 out of 10. Though people call me that Jorginho is your friend, but I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 today. Now, we go to Granit Xhaka. Had a very brilliant game today. He would have found himself on target. He would have found himself scoring 2 goals today, but the goalkeeper really came up with some beautiful saves. And that second goal, that comes as an own goal for the second goal for Arsenal, that comes as an own goal for Sporting Lisbon, is because of Granit Xhaka's effort, that it goes into the back of the net. And he did lots of things. That is Granit Xhaka, though he really never really found himself on the score sheet, and he played very well today. Xhaka, 7.5 out of 10. Fabio Vieira, oh my God. He's another player that put in a very huge performance today, and when you look at how he played today, he just showed you that his final balls were just unbelievably good. They are just good and threatening into the area of your opponent. That is into the space of Sporting Lisbon, and he was really great. One will say that you are hailing him because he was playing in an atmosphere that was really helping him thrive. To me, that's not the case. That's not the case for me. This guy, Fabio Vieira, was just superb on the day, and I believe he had a lot of final balls in the threatening areas, and they are threatening beyond belief. That is Fabio Vieira for you. So he had a very good game, and I'm giving him an 8 out of 10, tying him with Saliba. He had a very brilliant game, Fabio Vieira. Then we go to Bukayo Saka. I sometimes don't want to talk about Bukayo Saka every time he doesn't score, putting an assist, because when I give my genuine perspective on his performance, people say I'm having an agenda over him. Yet I don't have an agenda over him. I believe he's just a good player that he has really dropped off in the recent games. You get? Bukayo Saka is so much known for scoring goals, according to me, and if he doesn't score or put in assist, his effect is not felt. And in this game, not all that effective. That's what I can say. And I'm giving Bukayo Saka a 6.5 out of 10 today. 6.5 out of 10 for me. We go to Gabriel Martinelli. Had a chance to score, he didn't score. And it has showed you that he's not good as a centre forward. Though he was the only option that Arsenal had to lead the line, but he was not good. And I'm giving him a 6 out of 10 today. We go to Reiss Nelson. Little bit had some cameos off that left attacking side of the midfield with some beautiful crosses brought in. Some really were off, others were really on. But I think he never had a very beautiful game today as he had when he was playing against Bournemouth. I know he has to struggle to get back into shape, and this is not the game you go all out when you've just played some 20-30 minutes. This game required players who are really physically fit and match fit. 6.5 for me for Reiss Nelson. Let's go to the substitutes. Tomiyasu came on for Zinchenko, solid at the back, tried his game going forward, giving him a 6.5 out of 10. Then we go to Thomas Partey. He came on and gave and brought life to the midfield. He came in with physicality, and Arsenal looked like they're all over that team of Sporting Lisbon. Thomas Partey, 7 out of 10. Then Gabriel Magalhaes, he came in to look solid, 6.5 out of 10. Emily Smith-Rowe brought life to that side, the left attacking side of the midfield, and obviously he looked a threat, but obviously he never affected the game a lot, and I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. We go to the manager Mikel Arteta, 7 out of 10. You know, going away, Sporting Lisbon, in the stature in which Arsenal was, not having any of his forwards, all false number 9 that is approved, that is Leandro Trossard, and get a draw and he scored 2 goals, it shows you how important the manager was and how he calculated the game. So, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. That's it. The referee had a very decent game. He deserves a 7 out of 10 also. So, your thoughts on the player ratings for the players of Arsenal are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. Guys, I'm out. Good night, good morning.